All right, joining me now here on the Matthew Filipowicz Show is Jeff Reynolds. Jeff is the spokesperson for Republican presidential candidate Mike Huckabee. Jeff, thank you for being on the show.
Thank you, Matthew. And let me point out how Christian it is for me to talk to someone as evil and depraved as you. I mean, I heard a rumor that you live in Boston.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Okay, well, Jeff, Mike Huckabee has made a lot of comments recently on how he thinks Christians are under attack in the United States.
He has. And guess what? He's right. Right as Jesus, which is the rightest you can be. People keep saying things like Black Lives Matter, Black people are being persecuted. Please, you know who's really being persecuted in America? Do you? Do you, Matthew?
Who?
Oh, come on. You know, and your black, withered, atheist, Rachel Maddow, loving heart, you know exactly who's being persecuted.
Let me guess, you think Christians?
Christians, Matthew, Christians. We're the ones whose lives matter the most to God. A little somebody called God. Maybe you've heard of him. He wrote a book. He wrote it with his own two little God hands. The book is called the Bible. Maybe you've heard of it.
All right, look, a lot of black people are Christians.
Since when? I'm not talking about them and how many of them are murdered by the police. That's not something you talk about. I'm talking about white Christians. White Christians, Matthew. What we're seeing here is what my president, Mike Huckabee, said, a criminalization of Christianity. And don't you just love how that rolls off the tongue? Criminalization of Christianity.
How is Christianity being criminalized?
That's just the type of ignorant, leading questions I'd expect from a godless heathen like yourself. But I have your answer. Satan. 2 words. Gay marriage. Boom. Did you hear that? That was the sound of your mind being blown.
How does gay marriage criminalize Christianity?
Because it keeps getting legalized in state after sinful state. The Supreme Court might find it legal, but as President Huckabee said, they're the Supreme Court, not the Supreme Being. Supreme Being. That'd be a little somebody called God. Maybe you heard of him. I mentioned him earlier in this interview.
But gay marriage doesn't stop anyone from being a Christian.
Laws don't come from man, Matthew. They come from God. Duh. Laws come from God. It's a Christian's duty to ignore the laws that don't come from God, like speed limits or DUI laws, environmental regulation of any sort. People attack good Christians like the Duggars while celebrating transgender heathens like Caitlyn Jenner. You know what Mike Huckabee said? He said he wished he knew about feeling like a woman in high school because then he could have showered with girls. He's definitely not a creep, though. You know who totally would have lied about his gender identity to shower with girls? Jesus. That's totally something Jesus would have done. But of course he wouldn't have to, you see, because Jesus is everywhere. Jesus is in every girl's shower watching the girls shower.
We're going to go. Jeff Reynolds, spokesperson for Mike Huckabee. We'll be right back.
President Huckabee, you're not a creep. You're my best friend.